The capitalization requirement for rural banks was recently increased to 1 million Ghana cedis, but the ARB Apex Bank has for years had its capital adequacy ratio remain at 9 million Ghana cedis. This has posed challenges to how the ARB Apex Bank effectively renders its services to rural banks and other clients. Managing Director of the ARB Apex Bank, Alex Ewa, explains how the intervention will help their sector.
We've been discussing, and thanks be to God, our board has given us approval to go to our shareholders, that is the rural banks, so that within 5 years' time, we will mobilize some additional capital with a target of 25 million Ghana cedis, every year 5 million. And it is our belief that when we get it, that will help us to, lend more to the good customers of the rural banks. And also, we also host a lot of the data center IT infrastructure of the rural banks, and it will give us the opportunity, to invest more in the IT sector, get the necessary equipment in place so that we can enhance their service provision. So within the 5-year period, we've been making several attempts at getting additional money to the bank. It's been difficult, but once they are our shareholders, we have to come back to them so that they subscribe to additional shares. And through that, we believe that we can expand the scope of business.
Mr. Ewa challenged the chief executive officers of rural and community banks to take issues of fraud in the banking sector seriously. The maiden meeting brought together CEOs of rural and community banks across the country. Founding president of the association, Hayatuddin Audu, stressed the importance of the association to the country's banking sector.
Collectively, we recognize that there is so much strength in unity. And so all along, we have been yearning for this kind of opportunity where we can come together. Then we harness our effort collectively. And so our greatest objective is using our numbers so that we actually become one of the leading force in ensuring that our individual institution, that's the rural and community bank, thrive, and as much as possible also we are able to contribute our quota to the local economy across all the catchment area where we individually operate, which we think collectively fits in to the economic or the financial inclusion that government has always been touting as the engine of growth and then the key or mainstay that would help our economy to thrive.
The association aims at promoting best practices and ensuring rural and community banks play their effective roles in the economy.